Bernie Madoff obviously stole a tremendous amount of money, but apparently he felt bad about it. In fact, his wife has a shocking revelation she's sharing on 60 Minutes about it. Let's watch.
I don't know whose idea it was, but we decided to kill ourselves because it was so horrendous what was happening. We had terrible phone calls, hate mail, just beyond anything. And I said, I just can't go on anymore.
She says later, though, that after they took all those sleeping pills, they woke up and they were glad. Oh, come on. This is so transparent to try to get sympathy for you guys. After we stole $50 billion in our penthouse that covers a whole floor that's worth $1 gajillion, he took 3 Ambien and I took 2. We woke up at noon. At noon. Yeah, well, glad you're all right. Apparently, I'm alone in that thought, though, because Martin London is not so happy that you guys are all right. Martin London is the father-in-law of Bernie Madoff's son. Now, you remember Bernie Madoff's son committed suicide. Apparently, his father-in-law, Martin London, is the one that discovered his body. Now, he's going to tell Joy Behar what he wishes for Bernie Madoff, and this is some serious hardcore stuff. Let's watch.
I wrote Bernie a letter a week after Mark killed himself. What I wrote to him was, Bernie, while I will not send you pictures of your grandchildren, there is one picture I do want you to see, the last picture of your son Mark. You owe it to his widow, his children, his brother, his mother, to try your best to see it in color and in 3D, to see what I saw when I walked into that apartment at 7:30 a.m. in the morning. So, here is what I wish for you, Bernie. First, I wish you a long life in prison. Second, here's the plan, Bernie. Every time you sit down to eat, as you pick up your plastic fork, I want you to see your son's corpse hanging from a rafter directly over your table, right in front of you, Bernie. So at every meal, when you pick up that utensil, as you hold it in your hand, ready to eat your prison meal, you see your son Mark. His white sweat socks are swaying ever so gently at your eye level, immediately above your food dish. And as you look up, Bernie, you see your firstborn son hanging there, his head at a left-leaning angle, looking down at you, asking, how could you do that to your son, who, up until 2 years before his death, had given you the greatest gift, his unconditional love for his father. Mm-hmm.
Damn. That's about the harshest letter I've ever heard. I hope you see your dead son swinging every time you go to eat. Wow. By the way, he said he ultimately did not mail him that letter. He only read it on national television. Apparently, they're pretty mad at Bernie Madoff.